It's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
Hey, welcome to the Monday show.
It's Monday.
I'm Scott, and that's Carter. And Carter is my daughter,
me.
and I am her father.
Correct.
And,
as far as we know.
no, we know. We know.
We're far too hereditarily similar for this to not be true.
Plus, Mom would have had to have done some dirty deeds for this to be any other way. Some 26 years ago? 7? 6?
I'm almost 28.
Shut up.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
I don't know. It feels gross and horrible. I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
I forget, though. I'm like, people be, oh, how old are you? I'm like 23 something. it's later 20s. I don't know.
Why do you think that is? That you think it's just time gets weird the older you get?
I think that age doesn't matter as much the older you get. If that makes sense.
At some point it starts to.
Well, age, the number of your age where you go.
The number doesn't matter now.
Where you're just like, yeah, it doesn't matter that I'm 30 because I exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but does it feel weird that 30 is looming?
Looming. You know what, though? You know what's funny about that?
What?
I don't get a dread of I'm getting old because Taylor is older than me.
Yeah.
She's my older sister.
Yeah.
And so therefore I'm not old because Taylor's older. Does that make sense?
She'll always be older, and that's a comfort.
I could be 80 and she'll be 83 and I'll be like, well, I'm not old. Tay's old.
You'll be saying that in the same care center.
Yeah.
I'm not old. She is.
She's the old one.
Yeah.
No, it's a funny little mental thing that I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not old. Tay's old.
I get it. I can do that with my brother too. I'll go, oh man, I don't like being this old. Then I realize, well, my brother Mark's 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
So no matter where I'm at, he's way past that.
Yeah. Even though when he was 55, you felt exactly the same, right?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, he's old.
I mean, it's still, yeah, it's true. Because that makes him 65, which makes no sense to me.
But when you're 65, you'll be like, yeah, but Mark's 75.
When I was 20, he was 30. Mm-hmm. When I was 30, he was 40. You see how the math works.
Yeah, 10 years pretty much is a simple math.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. No, sir, I don't.
It is weird.
I'm like that horse on that show. No, sir, I don't like it.
No, sir, don't like it.
What's wrong with me with the show? Why can't I think of the show Red and Stimpy? Jeez.
Red and Stimpy?
Redna.
Redna. Redna Stimpy.
Well, anyway, we're here. We got stuff. We got things.
We are here.
Got a bunch of books. You want to explain this?
I don't know. Why would I know?
Pull them up. Grab them. Okay, so Carter's got this huge stack of books.
So there's this.
I shouldn't say huge.
The Chanar.
Hold it up so I can see the cover. See the cover.
Okay.
Show us that.
I was just going to read it before.
Look at those hairy Chewbacca's and that guy with a mustache in the back.
Yeah. Look at that. It's Luke with a mustache.
Luke with a mustache. It's some kind of science fiction thing. Won a Hugo Award.
Yeah. Then we got The Snow Queen, which I actually own.
You own that book?
Yeah.
Okay, but the weird part about this is we got these receipts and it says what bookstores they're from.
We don't know who sent these.
Half Price Books in
Or even they're for
Texas.
the Monday show.
Another one from Tacoma, Washington. And then there are all these weird science fiction books. Not all science fiction, though, right? What is that?
I think this is kind of maybe science fiction fantasy.
Hold it up. The Summer Queen.
It's a sequel of The Snow Queen, which is the one I have. I love these covers, though. Look at this cover. This is the third book.
Some of these are ancient.
Very Dune-esque.
This is 1981. I'd never even heard of it. That one is, I don't know what year. It looks old.
Look.
Anyway, we don't know who sent us these because no one sends names.
84.
84?
But look at it's very Dune-esque illustration. It's really cool.
World's End. Everybody was trying to
We don't know who sent these.
They were all trying to out Dune back then.
So if you sent them, please tell us.
We'd love to give you credit. If I don't even know if it's this show. Could have been something else.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's for us.
And at first I went, oh, it's some small bookstore. I'll bet a fan works at one of these bookstores. And then they're all different bookstores. So we don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, we're not sure anymore.
It came to the P.O. box and we are flummoxed by...
Flummoxed. You know what we're not flummoxed by, though?
What?
What's his name? Mike Picholik.
What did he do?
Sent us a how to play pickleball book.
Oh, yeah.
Because I lack knowledge of any of the rules and
the scoring and everything.
Yeah, we just play to play.
Have you looked through it?
No, not at all. And I played pickleball yesterday.
I noticed there were new pickleballs and paddles here.
Yes, Mom bought some paddles and balls.
Of course she did.
Well, around our area, there's a ton of pickleball courts.
Pickleball has taken over the world.
It really has. Yeah. I think it's because it's pretty accessible.
You had the word right the first time you were saying it.
I know, and then my brain kind of shorted.
Accessible.
In terms of it's not as, heavy on your body as tennis, but like you can play it in a tennis court if you need to, you know?
That's true.
It also takes up less room than tennis. I don't know.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cheap. It's fun.
My sister put in pickleball courts for this very reason.
Yeah.
Hardly any of their kids use it, which I think is funny.
I think I've used it more than their children have.
Yeah, but it's there if we ever want to get over there and use it.
Yep.
And Ken is actually pretty good at it. So Ken, if you're hearing this.
Okay, despite not knowing the rules, if the rules are tennis similar, I'm pretty good at it too.
Well, aren't they similar? I thought it came out of tennis, didn't it? Like the whole 40 love and how you switch
I don't know about
sides
the scoring, but I assume that it's somewhat similar.
Do you ever take a piece of paper with the sole purpose of using it as a toothpick?
You ever take a paper? No. What? Ew.
Watch and learn. Hold on.
No, this is horrible. I hate this. Oh, you're going to get paper cuts on your gums.
No, that's why you fold it up this way. And then you pull up with it. I got a nasty piece of beef or something in there.
Can you just get floss?
I don't have that.
Okay. That's gross and I don't like it.
I got it. There you go. You're still learning all these years later from your dad, from your old man.
Tips and tricks on how to stab yourself.
That's right. Carter is also trying to talk me into watching To Be Hero 6.
Okay, so new anime / I don't know what they would call it in China. I assume it's just anime still.
It's in China, right?
It is a Chinese...
But it's also Japanese.
The creator
associated.
is Chinese.
Right.
But it's kind of a Chinese-Japanese collaboration in production.
Right.
It's on Crunchyroll. It's called To Be Hero X. Like TOBE Hero X.
To be to be a hero, but
to
without
be or
the,
not to be kind of thing. It's awesome. It is beautiful. It has this combination of 2D and 3D animation that is really cool. It's very arcane-like in its 3D animation, but there's been like tons of different 2D animation styles, and they're kind of associated with different characters.
They say multi-style animation series is the way they describe it.
Yeah, there's only 2 episodes out. They come out on late Saturday, early Sunday, depending on where you are in the US, and they are seriously awesome. The dub is really good. I don't know about the sub. I haven't watched the sub, but I'm sure it's great. The only thing about the dub is that the 3D has the mouth syncing.
Yeah.
So it's a little off-putting at first, but you can get used to it.
Oh, so they don't do like the anime.
No, it's just not bap. Yeah, it like follows the actual mouth movements.
That's actually kind of good. We'll see that very often.
But that's only in the sub, so the dub's a little hard to look at sometimes. Yeah. But mostly you just get used to it. It's gorgeous. It's really cool. It's absolutely, I'm like completely enthralled with it because it's the first episode has a kind of twist ending that you're like, what the hell is happening? And it's amazing.
I want to read you the description here. In a world of brilliant heroes, it's the trust of their fans that makes them into superheroes. If the people believe that a man can fly, he will fly. Mm-hmm. If a hero loses the people's trust, he loses his special abilities. Mm-hmm. Trust value is collected and quantified and used to determine a hero's ranking. Every 2 years, a tournament is held to choose the top heroes. Their performance in the tournament determines their new trust values and their rankings. So is the show mostly about this
They haven't even talked about the tournament yet.
Well, you're only one in,
They
right?
talked about it a little, but they've not. It's been... So the first episode is about this hero called Nice.
Yeah.
And everyone trusts Nice, and something happens, and it's crazy. And you just have to watch it because I don't want to give any spoilers.
I don't like that there's I don't like some of these character names. I'm going to read some of these.
What?
I don't like them. Queen.
I haven't met Queen.
Somebody named X, obviously, is your kind of main character.
X is, he's in the first trailer and also in the intro and outro, but I have not seen him in the show yet. But he looks really interesting.
Aren't there like 3 of Elon's kids are named X or something, right? Some weird thing like that.
I don't know. They all hate him. Who cares?
The one that's on his shoulders is definitely named X.
Is it?
Yeah. It's horrible.
Ugh, that poor child.
I know. Why would you do that to your kid?
Yeah, that's brutal.
Anyway, X, Queen, Dragon Boy.
Don't know any of these
Ghost
yet.
Blade.
Nope.
Little Johnny.
Nope.
Lolly.
Nope.
I hate that one. I almost said Lucky Chan. Lucky Cyan.
Okay.
Ahu.
I don't know none of these.
E-Soul and somebody named Nice.
Yeah, Nice is the main character.
Well, I thought X was the main character.
No, X hasn't shown up yet.
Well, it should be called To Be Hero Nice.
X seems important. Let's just say that. X seems important.
Okay.
Nice is the main character. There's a girl named Moon. There's... Who else have we seen? Rek is one that just got introduced this last episode.
Really?
Yeah, don't look too much up because you'll get spoiled. You need to watch it.
I'm going to watch it. You've convinced me that this is a thing that I'm going to want to check out.
It's really cool. The animation, like the fight scenes and stuff, they do them all in 2D, and it is gorgeous. Just amazing animation.
Here's a trailer. We can just see a short.
Do the first
version
trailer,
of it.
yeah. So this anime kind of shonen style. Moon, the girl, has this style that's very like cute and very bouncy and very like whatever.
Boobies.
There's
Lots of
one.
boobies.
There's a villain in the first episode whose art style is like black and white and really sharp and kind of mean looking. Not boobies, goodness gracious, sir. But why did you just say boobies?
Well, I said it was a while ago. First of all, second of all,
it took me a second to catch
like
up.
Like bouncy booby ladies, or
no,
okay.
Like the style itself is very cute and like bouncy is apparently the wrong word.
There's a lot of
no,
okay,
not at all. It's very good. You need to watch it.
I'm going to watch it.
There's only been 2 episodes.
I'm going to see it. You've convinced me.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm already, look at the super fan that I am of. Oh no, this is the,
you don't even know what you're wearing.
What is this? Oh, Witcher.
What is this?
Witcher jacket.
What am I wearing?
I'm wearing the Witcher jacket because I'm a Witcher. All right. Well, that's cool. And then Carter got into some traditional, oh, my camera's wobbling.
Traditional.
Sorry, everybody. Traditional, you went to a play.
I did, in fact, go to a play.
The Prince of Egypt, where a bush catches on fire.
Yep, that does happen.
How do they do all of that? Because it's based on the animation, the DreamWorks film, not...
Yes. It's based on the DreamWorks film. It has not all. They skipped my favorite song, but it had most of the music.
What's your favorite song? No, let me guess. That used to be on so much. Why don't I remember this?
I love that movie.
I know. We were big fans.
It's so beautiful.
The House. It's an awesome movie. I can tell you the cast. I know Ray Fiennes was
that's
the Pharaoh.
That cast is stacked.
It's totally stacked.
It's crazy.
Val Kilmer was Moses. Mm-hmm. Steve Martin and Martin Short were in it as those jester guys.
They're the priests.
Priest guy. Yeah, that's what they were.
They're
priests.
awesome.
And then there's others.
Hecate and Hoy, I think.
Hecate and
Not
Hoy.
Hecate. Something in Hoy.
Oh, the name of their characters.
The name of the priests, yeah.
It's really good, though.
Hotep? No. Maybe Hotep?
Well, Hotep is the... No.
Sorry. I was playing with the little tiny Atari.
I could tell. I could hear it. Hotep is the... Wait, what is Ray Fiennes' pharaoh name? Pharaoh,
it's
Imhotep?
Ramesses.
Ramesses the second.
Yeah. Is it no, it's not the second. It's just Ramesses.
Oh. But you know who that is.
His father is Seti.
Do you know who that is?
Who?
That's Voldemort.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, okay. Another thing, lots of things.
Yeah, he's in tons of stuff, but Voldemort's his like big, giant, mainstream thing.
His biggest thing, hold on now.
It's his thing that when people say, oh, he plays Voldemort, you go, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, does he have a role? Because he's been in so many things and he's won awards.
He's an amazing
and
actor.
Massive actor.
No, all the props to him, but that's the thing that people go, oh, him.
Damn it, you're right, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
But yeah,
I can't help it.
I love that movie. The music is incredible. Do you want me to tell you what? Okay, so.
Let's get down to business.
Not in that movie.
To defeat.
Not even the same company.
The Huns. Really?
Yeah.
Teasing, I know.
Yes.
I know.
Anyway, so Hale Center Theater is a theater here in Utah.
Theater.
It's really cool because they have a round stage. I've never been to Hale. So I was
once.
excited to kind of go and see.
Yeah. And I haven't been to the one you went to, the newer one.
Yeah, the old one was like really small.
The Sandy one is a beast.
Yeah, it's really cool.
See if I can show this off to
But they have a round stage where there's like no bad seat in the house kind of thing.
It's beautiful theater.
And they use this stage in a really cool manner. I was told by my friends who've been there multiple times that this play actually used the stage the least amount they've ever seen. Because this stage like will raise up from the center. Stuff falls from the ceiling. There's like 5, I think, different entries. It rotates.
Yeah.
Apparently, when they did, what's it called? I was want to say Treasure Planet, Treasure Island. They had like actual water flooded the stage. Like it was really cool.
Yeah, they go all out.
It's really rad. Anyway.
They've been around forever too. They had the dinkiest place out in Midvale forever. Then they expanded, I think, to Provo next.
I don't know.
I can't remember. There's one out in Provo.
But the one in Sandy is really cool.
The one in Sandy is like a massive, beautiful, and they keep growing. It's great.
We went to this and it was, I don't know anything about theater, but my friend's really into it. So they're like, we're going. And I was like, okay, I love the movie. It'll be great.
Like theater kids in high school?
No, not really. They just grew up on, you know what the difference is? All their moms loved musicals growing up.
Yeah.
Mom did not.
No.
Kim Johnson
like
is a non-musical person.
She liked, I almost said Hannibal. She liked
Hamilton.
No,
she liked certain ones, but she wasn't like watching the classic musicals that like everyone's mom seems to have grown up on.
Right. She doesn't care about Wicked in that way. She doesn't care about any of that stuff. Any of that like
no. If
Broadway,
something is a musical, she's like
she doesn't want to go.
And she's like me, where in plays we have very short attention spans.
I would rather go to a play / musical any day of the week than go to a concert right now. And then Mom's the flip.
That's
she would rather
true.
go to a concert, get mosh pitted, smushed up against the stage, sweaty, spit on, all that. She wants to do all those things.
She does. She's crazy.
I would rather sit in a play, have my little playbill, open it up and go, oh, yeah, so-and-so actor boy, man. And then like watch him do stuff on stage. That to me, way better night out. Concerts, I'm done.
That's
I got
exhausting.
my fill in high school and early adulthood.
And then you were
I'm
done.
good.
No. So anyway, we see this play.
Are you burping over there?
Yeah, I'm dying.
Okay. All right.
Prince of Egypt, based on the movie. Do you want to know what song they didn't play that I was sad?
Yeah.
It's the Playing with the Big Boys Now. Steve Martin and Martin Short sang.
Oh.
Playing with the big boys now.
I bet that's because...
I know why it's because.
Why?
Because they only had one priest instead of two.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't they have two?
I don't know. It made me sad.
They reduced it down to one role?
They also barely used the Let My People Go song. They like replaced it with a weird filler song. It was odd.
It is odd. And for those who are like, this sounds religious, you got to see that movie.
No, so Prince of Egypt is a must-see because it's the only movie that's got Christian stuff.
It's not even Christian, it's more Jewish.
Yes, but it's the biblical, I guess.
Yeah, it's Old Testament.
Biblical story that is not told in a religious way, but rather almost like a mythical storytelling way.
Yeah, like they are not pushing any one religious point of view.
Yeah.
They're telling this story as it is portrayed in the original text.
Yeah, it's
And-
actually considered one of the most accurate portrayals.
Yeah, and it's great.
But
it's
it
a
also
great time.
is not, there's no lesson at the end, like, if you believe in God, it's none of that.
If you enjoyed this film, check under your chair for a pamphlet.
No, yeah, it's not trying to convert
Fill out
you.
the
It's
pamphlet.
Not, it's fascinating because it really is one of the few stories where, like, if you were telling a Greek story, it has the same kind of vibe of, like, it's not told in a religious way, if that makes sense.
I totally get it.
It's hard to explain.
It was
but
controversial at the time because of that.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted it to be one way or the other because...
It's just telling the story straight up.
Yeah.
And the music is fantastic. The cast is stacked.
The stack is cast.
Cack is cast.
The cack is stassing. Stacking.
I'm trying to think
Try to think.
what I was saying.
Oh,
gosh
what were you
damn.
saying?
I don't know.
But you liked it.
The play was fun. It was not the movie. You can't.
Well, it can't.
You can't.
No.
That movie's so beautiful.
How do they portray the blood river, the Nile turning red?
So it's really cool because Hale has like lights and stuff that go on the ground
Yep.
and like change everything. So whenever he like did his staff, the floor looked like red water because it like they projected it.
That's cool.
Which was cool. There was a few cool things, but
How fun to work there.
they had like a
That Zeus thing they do every year, the Zeusical.
Zeusical?
It's all like Dr. Seuss, not Zeus, Seussical.
Yes, that
it's all
makes
the Dr. Seuss stuff.
Zeusical.
And they make a giant musical out of all the books,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be incredible.
I'm seeing Wicked there next month
Ooh.
because
You'll be popular.
The funniest thing about me going to the theater is my friends literally were like, we're going to go see Wicked. And I was like, cool, you guys have fun. And they're like, we bought you a ticket. I was like, okay.
Forced
I
fandom.
guess I'm going.
Forced fandom.
I am. I'm being taken against my will.
No, I'm excited because I want to hear what that. You saw the movie, so now you got the idea.
Yeah.
And
So I'm interested to see what it's
Yeah.
going to be like.
you'll be popular.
But yeah, it's popular.
That's the only song I know from Wicked.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Wicked is at the Eccles, not the Hale.
Oh, Eccles is doing it.
Yeah, Eccles I've never been in there either, but the building's gorgeous.
Eccles is also very nice. We have these.
That one's
we have
downtown.
these. Yeah, you'd be surprised the level of
theater love we
stage
have here?
theater culture in Utah,
It's
especially Salt Lake.
massive.
It's massive. Like most of the who is it on X96? Bill Allred. That's his when he's not doing radio stuff. That's like his day gig. He's working at these theaters doing acting.
Really?
Oh yeah, whole life he's
I
done
did
it.
not know that.
He's been in all these troops. The whole place is just
I
loaded
remembered
with.
what I was gonna say.
They're all theater kids in this town. What?
So, no spoilers for the play. I don't know. This play I think only is showing in Hale, and I'm pretty sure it's all sold out. I think we had like the second to last day of like the showing. Anyway, here's the thing about it: they changed an aspect of the story of Prince of Egypt that they made Ramses more of a like redeemable.
Well, the movie kind of did that.
Not really.
More than the story in the Bible.
Yes, but in the animation, he's like, I don't care about slaves. They suck. It's whatever. In this one, he was like trying to like make deals with Moses and trying to help him, but it like his wife and his father were like, no. It was weird.
The movie played more on the brotherness of it, even though they weren't actual brothers, but their step brotherhood.
Yeah.
How to.
The play tried to do that, but it came across as very, very gay.
Oh, they're like gay boy friends.
Like the songs that they would insert that were not in the part of the movie, they were just like the extra filler songs, were so gay.
When you say, like what? They're not songs that are in the...
They were just all songs that were like, they weren't in the animation. They're just like filler ones that they did.
They make them up, or are they real songs? Like
they made them up.
Here's Pink Floyd's
for this.
Comfortably Numb.
Someone wrote it for this, clearly.
Okay.
Which they were not as good because the ones for Prince of Egypt, they're just such great movies.
Yeah.
Or such great songs. Anyway, half the songs between them were literally like them reaching out at each other and being like, I can't live without you. And then they kept being like, let's go to our special place that only we know about. It was just, it came across
well, maybe they're
as
gay.
not brothers.
Maybe they're gay.
Well, one of the actors is.
Oh, they really?
Yeah.
Do I know any of these people? The actors?
Not. Although the other thing is, freaking Moses, well, everyone was kind of, it was complicated, but Moses, who is, a Hebrew in the story.
Last I checked.
Played by like a 40-year-old white man.
Yeah.
It kind of takes you out of it a little bit.
I mean, what are they going to do? They don't have a lot to choose from. Well, actually, it's not true.
No. One of the guys who played his wife's father, fantastic. Black guy with like a gray beard.
Yeah, but while we're saying this, remember that the musical animated film starred in Pete White men playing, I know. British guy playing Ramesses.
It just feels different when it's like a visibly white man in front of you singing about being a Hebrew.
You're making me want to watch that
Egypt.
movie. It's been a long time.
It's a great movie. We should watch it.
I love it. I really do like it. Like at the time, too, when 2D animation was sort of croaking over at Disney and DreamWorks comes in swinging with this, and it was like, no, please keep making these.
Heavy punch. Which they did. They made a Joseph...
Did they do a Technicolor Dreamcoat deal?
Thing. I haven't seen it, but my friends have.
DreamWorks did?
It's supposed to be just as good. I haven't seen it.
I mean, they did. I know they did El Dorado.
Yep.
The Sinbad one with Brad Pitt.
Do you know about getting Shrek'd?
No.
So during the production of Prince of Egypt, it was like the big project everyone wanted to work on. It was exciting. It was beautiful. It was a huge deal.
Oh, I do know about this.
And if the animators or artists or whatever messed up or like got in trouble,
they had to be Shrek.
They were Shrek'd, which meant they had to go work on Shrek, which is one of the funniest things.
Which is funny because Shrek was a massive hit.
Oh no, like of the two, Shrek is actually the bigger deal.
Oh yeah, easily.
Mainstream wise. But no one wanted to work on Shrek.
Shrek is a bona fide like multi-film worldwide
There's
success.
A fifth one coming.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, no one's making another Prince of Egypt.
And also,
I guess you can't.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could. I don't know. Yeah. Why not?
We were talking about how the Moses with the plates and how he drops one.
That's the 15. The 10 commandments. You know where I got that?
Yeah.
History of the World Part 1 with Mel Brooks.
I showed it to my friends because it made me laugh.
He was Moses. I got in trouble for that once. I tell you about the van?
Yeah, you've told me about the...
Have I told you that story?
It was a bus, wasn't it?
There was the guy had a big old van
Bus
that was
van.
basically a van or a bus.
Yeah.
But my friend Mark's dad was super hardcore religious, and you couldn't say anything about anything religious without him being offended. It didn't matter what it was.
Yeah.
You couldn't even say
Everything is
like
sacrilege.
I would say, "Oh, these pancakes are like manna from heaven." He'd be upset by that.
That's freaking weird.
He was weird. He's dead now.
All right, damn.
But he said, so you've heard this story, but I'll tell the chat.
Yeah, go for it.
There was this time at a scout camp when we were all dorking around between things, and we were over by the camp area, and I said, I don't even remember how it came up. I was just doing the impression.
Yeah.
Because
you'd
that
probably
movie
just seen it and you
been
were
out
like
for a couple of years or something,
making fun of it, whatever.
And I go, like when Moses came down with 15 or 3 tablets, and he goes, I got the 15. Crash. The 10 commandments. He goes, you'll come with me right now. Not you come with me. You'll come with me right now.
The funniest thing is that it's
and
not...
locked me in a van for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's insane. That's an insane person thing to do.
It's almost like
But it's
abuse.
also the story. That's how the story goes.
I know, it is the story. He just couldn't. It's like John and the whole thing with the text group. Where he didn't like that I said keep your weed in it.
Yeah.
People
are too serious.
People that didn't grow up laughing at things, I don't trust them.
Yeah. If you can't just as much as I hate when people are like, you can't take a joke, you have to be able to separate two things. You know what I mean?
Are they talking smack about Kung Fu Panda in there? Because we will defend that movie too.
Never forget Kung Fu Panda. Oh no, I think they're saying it's good.
We like Kung Fu Panda.
Because it's DreamWorks.
Yeah. Could you make that into a play?
I don't know.
You'd have to
add
panda
some songs.
Suits. We are noodle folk.
I love Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda, and I think the sequels
I still haven't
are
seen.
great. I haven't seen 4 yet.
I haven't seen 3 or 4.
Oh, I've seen 3. It's good.
Really?
Yeah. They never really
Which one?
were
Wait,
bad.
which one's 3?
What do you mean which one's 3?
Which one? What is 3? What is 3?
More panda shit? I don't remember. They all bleed together. I didn't not like it, I guess I should say. I didn't go, oh boy, they really lost their way with 3.
When did you see 3? I just can't figure this out.
Don't know. Been a while.
Okay. I need to watch 3 and
I
then
saw
4.
1 and 2 with you guys.
I love 1 and 2. 2 is cool with the freaking.
I heard 4
with the
was good.
peacock. He's awesome.
Peacock.
Peacock.
I just remember how you'd bawl your eyes out when the turtle died.
Yeah, I still do. It makes me sad. Oogway for life.
Man, we had a lot of people coming to your rescue last week because you got all upset.
Really?
Yeah. Did you notice that?
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
You don't have to rescue me. I'm just emotional.
She's
as a
just
person.
an emotional human being.
I am.
It's fine. Her stuff leaks out all the time.
Yeah.
The rest of us hold it in and then
When
die.
I'm happy or sad or angry, I cry.
She'll live to be 112. The rest of us will die at 60.
Sometimes I cry at Blue episodes that aren't sad.
Blue episodes.
Bluey.
Bluey. Got it. No, sometimes Bluey's sad. Not sad, but happy sad. Like teary, happy tears because it's like, look at this
There's
family.
literally an episode that if I start talking about it, I'll cry.
Do it.
But there's the whole episode is happy and joyful and wonderful.
It's where she learns to
and
sleep
I
by
just
herself.
start bawling.
That one gets me.
That one gets me too. But that one has a sad bit. That one's like it's supposed to be emotional. This one I'm talking about is not emotional.
Which one is it? Just give me a hint.
It's the dance one. I don't know how to explain it.
You know what else
It's
gets me
not
emotional? And
emotional.
even though it's a positive one, is the rain when it's silent. There's no dialogue in that episode. It's just Bluey and Chili out there trying to redirect water when it's raining. Do you know the one I'm talking
that
about?
makes me bawl.
I love that one.
Ball. And there's no words in it.
Bluey is special, you guys.
It is special. It is a piece of art.
Yeah. Of all ages.
But yeah.
Oh, interesting. David Taylor in the chat just says, have you seen the live action Spirited Away stage play on Max? It's very goog. I think you meant good.
Very goog.
Didn't know that was a thing. Did you know about that?
I know that a lot of animes have stage plays because Japan's really into stage plays. So
yeah, but this is a big one.
I didn't
Miyazaki
know that they have them like recorded on Max. That's cool.
Yeah. I'll bet they did it kind of like the Hamilton deal. I'd have to check it out. Does a big weird creature eat furniture and throw it up and stuff?
Yeah. How do they do that? I want to know.
How do the parents turn into a giant pig?
Oh my gosh, that part still, I watched that movie like a couple months ago, just out of the blue. That pig part still gives me the shivers.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, it's so good though.
It's the thing about Miyazaki is he can both
That's my favorite Miyazaki film.
Be unnerving and delightful.
Unnerved and delighted.
I don't get it.
Even at the same time.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You need to watch The Boy and the Heron still.
Oh yeah, the newest one.
Fantastic.
All right, I'll get on that.
Also made me cry.
So what's the Sanrio character voting thing?
Oh, so Sanrio, which is the Hello Kitty company.
That's who makes Hello Kitty?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They are doing a character voting thing. Look up right now, really quick.
Gosh, dude. What is this?
You can vote on which is your favorite character. It is
voting.
at ranking.sanrio.co.jp.
Okay. Character ranking, official site. It's all in Japanese.
It shouldn't be.
Love and thanks.
Where the hell
ranking
are you?
result.
What is? No, this is not.
This isn't it?
No.
That's their official thing.
Okay, put in ranking.sanrio.co.jp.
Ranking dot Sanrio dot what?
Co.jp.
Dot JP. All right, here we go.
There we go. And then go to voting started. Click that button.
Voting started.
That's what it says.
That's a terrible translation.
Voting started.
They mean start voting.
No, I think they mean like it has begun.
Yeah, but why
The
is that a
voting has
button?
begun.
That shouldn't be a
I don't
button.
know. It's great. I learned just how many Sanrio characters there are. Because you see the top and you're like, oh, I know these guys. I've seen these guys.
Yeah, it's like
the further down you get, the weirder it
Pokemon
gets.
levels of variety. I've heard this before about them, although I've never really fiddled with it. You know who I like? Where did I go?
Do you want to know who I like that I learned about recently?
For me, it's, if I can find him again. What happened to him?
I like Haguruman Style, who is a literal tooth.
I like Pomp Purin.
Pum Purin.
Which one? Who did you say?
Haguruman Style. He's a tooth.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
I can't find him. Well, they do get weirder as you go. What's this one holding a hot dog on its head? Little Forest Fellow is the name of that guy.
No, dude, there's one that's literally a piece of tuna. Where is he? Kirimi-chan.
We could do this.
Kirimi-chan is a literal piece of like salmon tuna, like a fillet. It's
who the hell are
so weird.
The vaudeville duo. It's just people.
No, dude, this is what I'm saying. You're like the deeper you go, the more it's like insane.
There's a dump truck.
There's a polar bear.
Bears. Yeah, sporting bears.
No, the sporting bears are great.
Those are polar though. They're white.
There's a one who's a polar bear. His name is Poe. He's a male polar bear who has a part-time job at a public bath. His favorite food is soft serve ice cream. And he is always short on money for some reason.
Oh my gosh.
Why are the descriptions are insanely specific? They're so funny.
I love it. Why don't we make our own giant list of
we should do
characters and call them something and then have everyone collect them and send us millions of dollars?
Let's do it.
Okay.
There's a cat called Marshmallow Mitai Nafu Wafu Wanyanko.
It's my favorite mixed drink in Las Vegas.
Yeah. There's a little guy with a strawberry on his head called Strawberry King.
Well, King of the Strawberries probably ought to have that on his head.
There's these creatures called Pita Pita Mini Lian, who are little aliens, and they collect stickers.
Wow.
And they're upset because Earthlings are bigger than they thought they'd be, so they're having a hard time getting their stickers that they want.
I like this one that basically is a yolk and an egg. His name is Gutatama.
Yeah, Gutatama is a pretty famous one.
But is he always just in this state of I'm still stuck in the egg yolk?
He's like a bummer. He always is just like laying around. There's a lot of merch of him. Look at Kirimi-chan right there. The one that looks like a liver.
Hold on. Kirimi-chan. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally like a piece of tuna.
Does he have little...
His little body.
But he's so not balanced correctly.
No, not at all.
Here.
It's delightful. I just learned about this whole thing like a couple days ago, and I was like, I have to talk about this on the show because it is just so much fun. People should vote for
just
the characters.
drag the long end of that around because his body's not big enough to hold up all the meat. That's very weird.
But yeah, you can learn about all these insane characters that you've never heard of in your life.
So, okay, again, that's ranking.sanrio.co.jp. It's right there. And then hit the button that makes no sense.
It's the 40th ranking. You can choose who's the best. Don't put the top one because that one always wins.
Well, who is the top one?
I think it's the little bunny. Yeah.
Oh, cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll. Everyone loves cinnamon roll.
Why?
No one gives any attention to the little tooth guy.
Hello Kitty is like fifth.
Did you know there's a Hello Mimi? And she looks like Hello Kitty, but with different colors?
No.
She's like her sister or something.
Or like evil twin. I'll get you, Hello Kitty. Did you know that Hello Kitty's Island Adventure used to be just a joke on the South Park episode, but is now an actual game on
It's
Steam?
always been a game.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
No.
It was an online game for a long time.
No.
Yes.
Back when StarCraft mentioned it.
StarCraft?
What the hell's wrong with me? Back when it was said it was the Warcraft episode of StarCraft, of South Park.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
And what's his name? The little blonde idiot kid. To us, I can't think of anything right now.
The blonde idiot Butters.
Butters wanted to go play that. And it didn't exist then. I'm telling you, that's true. I think they made it finally based on that.
No. This game has existed a long time.
No, it hasn't.
Yes.
It's brand new.
It is brand new. They remade it brand new.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, Father.
Adventure Island. I'm looking it up. Here you go. Oh, Island Adventure.
Yes.
2023, Apple Arcade, and then everything else in the last year or so.
No, I swear to you. This was an online game for a while.
I'm looking at it now. It is not. They made this up for as a reference to that and made it. From what I understand, if you're a Hello Kitty fan, it's actually pretty good.
I swear, maybe I'm insane.
You are insane.
But I swear there was an online game for a long time.
Chat room, if there's anyone more stubborn about information.
I really want to play the Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but it's like $50.
Is it really?
Or maybe like 30.
I ain't paying
Either way,
that.
it's a little pricey for me.
I'm not paying that.
Well, look at it up on Steam. See how much it is right now.
Steam. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It is currently 20% off at $31.99, normally $39.99. It's a little expensive.
It's a little pricey for me.
It's in the high 90s on the reviews. Like,
I'm sure it's
overwhelmingly positive.
It looks really good, actually, which is hilarious. Also, back to the Sanrio characters. My favorite is Tenorikuma. They're these little, I think they're tanukis, or they're some kind of bear, and they live in trees and make coffee for people. And I think that's adorable. I just love all these characters I didn't know about.
Who makes these? Some sweaty, shirtless guy in Japan, some basement somewhere.
I mean, it's Sanrio. It's been around forever. I'm pretty sure Hello Kitty was made by a woman.
Blamed by a woman?
Blamed by a woman.
It might be. I don't know. I have no idea.
Hello
Japanese, I know,
Kitty
but in origin.
History.
I should ask Sam Jane. I wonder if she plays this.
1974 by Yuko Shimizu.
She a lady?
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, she looks so cute.
Yeah. I looked up the Wikipedia page. This is the first game.
Also known by her real name, Kitty White. I didn't know Hello Kitty had a real name.
How is that her real name?
Her name is Kitty White.
That's not her real name. That's like me working in Hong Kong saying my name is Kevin.
I'm fascinated by when Japanese characters have, like, their names are English words, Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
But in Japanese, it's Haro Kitty.
Oh, Hello Kitty.
But it's like, sounds the same, but different. Like, it's cool. I like it.
It's not offensive to say that, is it?
Do you know that she has a boyfriend?
Who, Hello Kitty?
Yeah.
Who is it? Goodbye Dog?
Dear Daniel.
Oh, Dear Daniel? Dear Daniel? What?
Yeah, he's got funny hair.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Mimi is her sister. George is her father. Mary, her mother. Anthony, the grandfather. And Margaret, the grandmother.
Wow.
And then there's Charmy Kitty, who is her pet cat, which has very similar vibes to Mickey Mouse having a dog, and then also Goofy as a dog.
It's an actual cat, though.
Yeah, it's like a little cat on all
fours. She has
fours.
a pet cat.
Yes.
A cat owns a cat.
Yes.
It's like...
I don't know. Is Hello Kitty a cat, or is she like...
It's
is she
Pluto
like
and
Stuart Little?
Pluto and Goofy.
Maybe it's like Stuart Little. Stuart Little isn't a mouse.
He's Marty McFly.
He's a boy. He's a boy that's mouse.
Mouse-like?
Looks in every way like a mouse, but he is a boy.
Okay. I mean, I don't know that for sure. I never looked under its...
Hello Kitty is not a cat. Hello Kitty is a girl dressed up as a cat. Yeah, see?
Wait a minute.
It's weird.
Then who's the tuna head guy?
Yeah, why is there tuna that's alive?
This is jacked up. It's all jacked up.
Sanrio's fantastic. It's weird, and I love it. We should make little dumb characters that people can vote on.
$8.50 or so off. You can buy Hello Kitty Island Adventure right now, just like Butters did.
Yep.
Back when it didn't exist.
You too can play Hello Kitty Island Adventure instead of World of Warcraft.
Hey, Ben V wrote in.
All right.
Ben Vereen. I don't know who this is. Anyway, he says, swinging around back to the AI stuff. And don't get upset about it.
I'm not getting upset. Okay. I realized after the show, like, I shouldn't have gotten so intense about it.
I think you've been compartmentalizing for a while. I
was a little stressed out.
It's fine.
But yeah.
ChatGPT doesn't use appreciably more water than any other cloud services. It doesn't consume water at all. In fact, the water used is in a closed loop and is cycled over and over and over until the data center cools rooms. It's kind of like liquid cooling on my PC. So he has a fair point.
Does your PC have liquid cooling?
Mine does, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's the CPUs get hot these days. So
I guess you know what my rebuttal to that is? Not that it's a
You have a rebuttal?
I guess it's just that in a world where clean water is dwindling heavily, why are we using it for this?
Well, his point is we're already using it for servers.
Yeah, that's my point. Why are we using it for that stuff when there's people who don't have any clean water to drink?
Well, from a principled standpoint, you're probably right. But from a world standpoint, there is no way to stop this.
It's just a bigger issue, and I really wish I wish governments would, prioritize towards people over profit. I feel like that's not an insane thing.
I don't think it's an insane thing either. I actually think both things can happen. That's what I think. And also, you know what they should stop making with water? Freaking almond milk. What is it, a gallon of water or something like that per almond.
Yeah, almonds are really heavy water consumers, and it's because they grow them in places where almonds aren't supposed to grow.
And they're not that good. Almond milk kind of sucks. And it's
not just almond milk, it's almonds.
I know, but it's way simpler to make. For the milk product anyway, it's a lot easier to do oat, and oat doesn't use as much resources.
I don't actually know about oat milk. I have no idea about that.
I looked it up. It was less.
I assume it's, probably.
I can't remember the exact numbers, but anyway, so that's what Ben V says. Hugh says, Carter's right about AI and doing the right thing even if everyone else is doing the wrong thing anyway. Sorry, Scott. P.S. I love Carter's appearances on TWBD. Would you consider doing a Monday show TTRPG one-shot sometime? Eddie's backstory or new characters, even as a Patreon exclusive.
Ooh, I like this idea.
Maybe.
That sounds fun.
No 10-hour streams, though.
No.
I want to do that.
Yeah, I did for people who don't understand what's going on, I did a charity stream with Quoted Nevermore. It was super duper fun. I loved it, but I had dinner plans and we went very late.
It was supposed to go like 5 hours. It went
5, 6, and about 7.5 is when I dipped because I had dinner.
Yeah, you had to go.
But they went.
What they do to your character?
I think they went like 9 hours total.
Like, Carter's character fell in a ditch and died.
No, I still need to watch the end of the stream, but I went into cryo sleep because it was like a space themed one. It was pretty good. I liked it.
I like sci-fi ones.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm into it.
Going to space.
Here's a night guard message for you. By the way, these all came to us at voicecast.app/Monday. Good morning, the Monday show. I'm a little behind on my podcast, but I listened to the show where Carter said she grinds her teeth and is going to get a night guard. Use a night guard. I also grind my teeth at night and actually find myself clenching my jaw at times during the day. I used a night guard to protect my teeth, but last week my jaw pain was so intense that I Googled face massager near me because I could feel my jaw muscles hurting.
Ooh.
I ended up getting what's called a buccal or buckle.
That's the fat that's right here.
Oh, yeah, the buccal fat. They take it out.
Removal that makes everyone look really old for some reason.
It says massage it and it's glorious. The anesthetician. Oh, I got to tell you a funny story after this. Because I had to do a review on my anesthetician from my colonoscopy.
Yeah.
I left a scathing review. Because it wasn't, I even made it clear that it wasn't him, but he didn't communicate with the doctor, and the doctor got started on the hoocher before I was out.
Yeah,
bastards.
on the hoocher.
So I gave him like a 3 out of 10. Anyway, last week, this person massaged the outside of my mouth, which was weird at first, but honestly, it just felt great. It's expensive, but highly recommend. Have a wonderful day.
That's good to know.
Buccal massage.
I've been like hella stressed. Actually, last night, I kept waking up because I was so clenched in my whole body.
Should relax.
I literally woke up and I was like this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. And then I had to like slowly release. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been doing stretches and exercises, and
I know
I have like a muscle, like a shoulder thing.
It's because you're dwelling on existential things.
I'm not dwelling on anything.
I know that you are because I do this too.
But I'm not. But my brain isn't dwelling. My body is physically exhibiting this stress.
It's all back here.
It's not. I'm doing everything I can to not dwell.
That's why I break out so bad right now. You can't tell this. Maybe you can. I got this.
It's mostly on your head.
Right here.
Yeah.
And here.
And your hair.
And it's because I always, when I'm stressing out, I get them. Anyway, buckle. Catch it.
Honestly, I would consider this just because it's been rough. Well, you know what? I can pinpoint when it started.
When?
January.
Oh, I wonder why. Weird.
I know why it's happening.
January 20th.
Yeah.
Right? That's when he took over.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
Today, they've been flip-flopping so hard on these tariffs, but yet today
it's such a mess.
It got more specific, like certain microchips versus whole computers. It's like, all right.
This is stupid. We're just losing credibility is all this is.
Yep. It'll take a while to build it up, but I think we can get back there. Bree wrote in, not our Bree.
Bree like the cheese?
Bree like the cheese! Says cats with fun names.
Ooh.
Hi, Scott and Carter. I'm a little behind, but I wanted to listen, but I was just listening to the Running with Scissors episode where Carter talked about her friend wanting to use an uncommon name for her new cat. I thought I'd share our cat's names with you. One is called Johnny Buckets. He's one-eyed.
Johnny Buckets?
Yep. And the two-eyed cat is called Ever.
ever.
Interesting name.
That is interesting.
Here, I'll put it up so you can see it. There you go.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Look at these two.
I love a one-eyed cat.
I do too.
I know
makes me
it
a little
probably,
sad,
it probably isn't great for them, but they look like they're winking all the
He looks
time.
like a pirate. Yar.
Yar.
I'm a pirate cat. Yar.
I follow a blind cat on TikTok that doesn't have any of its eyes. It had like an infection, so they had to get rid of both of its eyes. So it just looks like it's like, kind of smiling, I guess.
That's
all the time.
cute.
It's really cute, but it bumps into stuff all the time.
I want one.
Oh, it's so sad.
I don't even like cats, and I want one. No, I like cats.
Why do you hate cats?
I like cats. I just don't like your cat.
Why?
Because he's mean to me.
He's not mean to you.
I would love a cat to cuddle with, and that's what I'm saying. I'd like
he's
a cat to.
literally a perfect baby boy.
He lives with humans. He ought to let me touch his neck.
He's scared of your dog because your dog's an idiot.
Your dog's an idiot too, though.
They sleep on this morning, they were lying literally like back to back.
So when she goes after him, is that just for show? Like, what is she doing?
Sometimes she messes with him. I've seen her do it where she'll be like, bah, and like scare him. And then she just like walks away wagging her tail. Like she's totally just playing with him sometimes. And then other times it's usually when Ripley freaks out and then that hunting instinct kicks in.
Yeah,
she's never bit the cat. She's never even snapped at the cat.
Yeah.
She just kind of like runs after him and uses her head to freak him out.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Her big dumb head.
Bree went on to say, Johnny Buckets came to us with that name from The Rescue. Oh, they named him that there.
Oh, it's a good
and it really
name.
suits him, so charming and mischievous. So we can't really claim credit for that.
Johnny
but we
Buckets
did
is
name
so
Ever ourselves. Thanks for the show, though.
Yeah.
Bree. Yeah, I want a cat named Johnny Buckets.
Yeah, we've just been calling my friend's cat Baby Cat because he's the baby.
Cat. Do you want to hear a phone call?
Sure.
Also, voicecast.app/Monday.
Yeah, you
Scott and Carter, it's Jamie again. Just a couple quick things. Firstly, definitely don't waste your theater money on Minecraft. I took my kids to it this past weekend. They had a blast, and I was rolling my eyes very hard the whole time. It's definitely written for kids.
Real quick, I'll continue this in a sec, but I didn't know it was directed by Jared Hess, who directed Napoleon Dynamite
Really?
and Nacho Libre. And,
Oh, I didn't know that either.
and I love Jared Hess.
Yeah.
He's a local, or was.
Yeah.
I think Napoleon Dynamite's like an all-time classic. Like, I don't like that he gets roped with these shit jobs.
Yeah.
He just did that cool animated thing that we need to watch.
Oh, yeah. What was it called?
Oh, shoot. Was it up for, it may have been up for an Oscar in the shorts category.
I don't know.
Can't remember, but I don't know why he's doing this one. Anyway, he goes on to
money?
say. Money.
Let's talk
Probably
about
money.
it. It's money.
Probably got paid.
100%.
Here's
Minecraft cash.
Here's the rest.
Not to say that movies for kids can't be entertaining for adults, but this one, they definitely just phoned it in as far as the writing goes. And as far as ChatGPT is concerned, I have found that it is a very useful tool for me. I think the generative aspects that Scott mentioned are kind of dumb, like a banana with boobs, whatever. But I use it for scripting. I use it for Python and SQL and things that I don't have a direct knowledge of, but enough knowledge that I can, prompt my way to some pretty powerful scripts. So it definitely could be more efficient, but it is a useful tool as far as my production goes.
Yeah, I mean, the answer to this is always, if it does something you need it to do well, then it's a good tool.
There's another thing about the generative stuff that I know we've talked about a lot.
Because technically this code is generative too, but anyway, it's not quite the same.
Yeah, generative AI, at least image-wise, it's stealing from artists. I just want to put that out there. It is
100%
stealing.
it is.
It's not making anything. It's stealing things and then jamming them together. Anyway, continue.
I'm going to try to do a quick thing for you, just to test it.
What?
I'm going to say,
don't do an image.
Draw something.
No,
hold on. Let me finish. I won't hit enter till I tell you.
Scott.
Draw something in the art style of Carter Johnson.
No.
I want to see if it's trained on your data.
I don't want it. I don't care if it's trained on my data. I don't want you to generate it.
Why?
Because it's gross.
I want to know what the answer to it is. Why?
Feeding the system.
It's not. We're not feeding it. We're pulling out of it.
Pulling out of it is using it.
Well, yeah, I understand.
Using it tells it to then continue to use it. And then, you know what? If it's not pulling from my data, it's going to go, we need to start pulling data from Carter Johnson.
The good news is, though, if it doesn't show anything in your style, that means you're not trained on it.
Yes, but then what it does is it goes, we are not trained on this. Let's go find this and train on it.
How do you know it does that?
Because that's what Why else are there things being trained on it?
Because they have to. They have to train it on it. It doesn't train itself.
This is like going up to Miyazaki, Hayao Miyazaki himself, and being like, "I'm going to train this AI model on your art style." He would shoot you with a gun.
Well, he might still because they did that.
I'm going to throw things at you.
I didn't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to.
Don't even tease. It's not cool.
I'm not even teasing. The point of it is that if it doesn't have your stuff trained, it won't give you anything.
I don't want it.
What if there are other Carter Johnsons?
There probably are. I don't want to steal from them either. It's stealing art.
I agree. Me asking if it can do it isn't stealing it, though. That part happens separately and somewhere else.
Stop. Just stop. You're the worst.
All right, I'm not doing it.
Don't do it.
I'm not doing it. All right, we got another one. Mr. Notesman.
Hey, Scott. It's Mr. Notesman here. Just checking to see if I can record on VoiceCast longer than the 17 seconds that got recorded, because I recorded quite a lot more, of which I can't remember what half of it is because I'm old and I forget things. So I'm coming up to 20 seconds now, so I'll just keep talking for another 10 seconds, and you can do what you want with this. Thanks.
I'll play it on the show is what I'll do with it.
Yeah, we did it.
So
that was weird. It was last week when it like cut off randomly. And we were like, hello?
It wasn't that the file, it's because either he lost internet or the upload got interrupted.
Something got borked.
Yeah. So it's not that the thing won't do longer. I've had people call in with 7.5 minute commentary. I don't ever play those because they're too long, but it can definitely go more than 17 seconds.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So test complete and successful as far as I'm concerned.
Now we know.
Congratulations.
And knowing is half the battle.
And knowing takes us to the end of the show, where we're done now, except we have to welcome Amanda to our new Patreon family.
Welcome.
That's right. Patreon.com/The Monday Show. That's where she went and signed up. Amanda now gets no ads ever, art and stickers and stuff, and monthly bonus streams, pre-show content every week.
Yeah.
All
Amanda,
that stuff.
like to hug and kiss.
Amanda to hug and kiss.
Yeah.
And Carter's about to do our next set of stickers.
Oh my gosh, I got to do the next sticker.
What are you doing? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Do you want to theme it on anything?
I should probably do it soon because we're doing Vegas at the end of the month and I won't have a lot of time.
Yeah, but you could draw it there or something.
That's true.
Whatever you want.
Although,
there's no
by the end of those days,
pretty pooped.
I zonk. I just like dead on the bed.
I'm kind of useless.
It's super nice.
But yeah, whatever it means, that's what we're doing. What are we saying? Oh yeah, we got new stickers coming. That's what I was trying to say. And we'd love sending those out. Mine just went out. Pretty proud of them. You'll be getting those soon if you're on that level. Sign up today, patreon.com/The Monday Show, and be like our friend Amanda here, who just joined us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda, for being here.
Welcome.
Okay, that's going to do it for us.
Is that going to do it for us? You know what's going to happen forever? We're going to just get a lot of AI stuff because it's very divisive.
It ain't going anywhere. I hate to tell everybody. It's
I know.
the future.
That's why I wish it would not be so
But here's
shit.
the good thing about things like this. They get more efficient as time goes on.
Yeah, but
they all do.
How are they, until they start generating their own content without stealing? How are they possibly
that part.
Gonna...
That part I am completely opposed to, and I hate it. That I cannot
If only
stand.
it wasn't such garbage poo-poo.
I wish LLM stuck to the LLM part and quit trying to give me pictures based on Picasso's brain.
It also is half the time wrong. It's impressively wrong.
I wouldn't say half the time. Nobody should be using it for exact fact checking.
Yeah.
If they're doing that, they're using it wrong. Period. But if you're using it to, to assist in other things, like I gave it a huge paragraph that I wrote that I had to send back to somebody, and I know it was full of not great sentence structure, but I was too tired to do anything about it. So I threw it in there. I said, please just check this for structure. And it pooped it out, fixed all my spelling errors, all my grammar errors.
Pooped it out.
And I pooped it off. And it was great.
Yeah.
It was still me writing
I'm just saying, whether or not it's going away, we need to acknowledge that it's not in a good spot right now, and it kind of sucks. And
we're early.
Stealing from people, and it's hurting the planet, and it's not doing good things.
No, trust me, when billionaire tech bros come out and say we need to eliminate all IP law, I know what they're saying.
No, yeah.
They're saying they want all this just to be free, and all your hard work goes to them.
Yeah.
F them and the
F
boat they rode in on. Yeah, F them directly. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next time. Bye now.
Bye.
Those pants are made for frogging, if you know what I mean. I actually don't. Frogpants.com.
She speaks the bullshit.